So this is the location of the cabin air filter. There are these little knobs that you just twist. They lock and unlock. There's 3 of them. It should pop right up. There we go. And this is the cover. And you see how faded that is. So we're going to try to make that a little better today. Probably the light's reflecting too much, but I'll show you in a minute. And there's the cabin air filter. I hope this is not 20 years old like the air filter. We'll do some cleaning in here. I'm not sure what that is. This is a Hengst E977Li cabin filter. Nice. It has an arrow facing up, and this has the foam around it. Very nice. This doesn't have, it's just plastic. And it's crumbling, so it's pretty old. The plastic is falling off. Oh wow. I wonder if that's original. All right, there's a little clip in here. Let me get you closer. So there's a little clip down in there, and it sits in there, that groove. There we go. So down in there. So now we're gonna work on the cover for a minute. Take a green pad and just get the stuff off the surface. Try a brass brush. Let's see if that helps any. Yeah, it does. All right, the product I'm going to be using, it's called lithium graphite infused trim restoration cubes. It says permanently. And I've had good results with this. It is recommended you use a glove. They come in a little baggie that you open. And it comes in a cube like this. It's already infused with a chemical in it. Use a clean rag to wipe it down. And this isn't Concours restoration or anything. It's just to protect it, make it look half decent. Because some of it was white, which is kind of weird, but it's a 20-year-old car, so you're going to have things like that. I'm just going to work it across the surface. Let's do a wipe down. To get it all kind of even. Well, there you go. Looks a little better than it did before. Pretty happy with that. And we'll let it dry. So now we're going to install it over the filter so it can dry overnight. So we have our cabin air filter in place. It's locked into a little tab. We should be able to slide this under there. This I'll have to mess with because this wire underneath is not in the right place. So I'll have to fix that next time. In the meantime, I'm gonna hit that with some gummy flesh. Once again, not sponsored, but this is stuff that's great for seals and rubber components. It gives it a little bit more life and protects it. It's said that they expand it. It makes or helps expand the rubber components a little bit. Now I have a chunk missing or cut there. I'm going to figure out how to re-glue that. I'm sure there's some kind of adhesive I can find.